My taste is impeccable, so you are in good hands. Hi, I'm Athena. Let's get into my faves from 2023. I will be only mentioning 7 of my favorite movies from 2023. And I can't rank them. They are like my children. Because I don't have any of them. Okay, that joke didn't... Whatever. I will also be mentioning 3 of my favorite TV shows from 2023. Disclaimer, I have not seen every movie from 2023. Only these. Let's get into it. Like everyone, I also liked Barbie. If you haven't seen it yet, just go watch it. I've seen it 4 times. I actually did the whole Barbenheimer thing. I will only be talking about Barbie, so yeah. Oppenheimer is not my favorite, but I did like it. I mean, Nolan movies aren't really my thing, but I did appreciate Oppenheimer for what it was. I've been pumped for Barbie for a long time. Barbie was fun, okay? I even took my mom to watch it. It was the perfect combination between funny and heartfelt. Some moments also really hit hard because it commented on how it is to be a woman. Barbie was one of my favorite watches of this year. If you didn't like that recommendation, then no hard feelings. My favorite genre is comedy, and this movie reminds me of the early 2000s comedies. Pretty slapstick, some moments were unexpected, which then made it hilarious. I love Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Bartholomew Feldman, so this was a necessary watch that for me turned into one of my favorites. No Hard Feelings is about a woman hired by a wealthy couple to take their son out on a date in exchange for a car. The son and woman bond, and their fake relationship turns into a kooky friendship. The film is awkward. This movie just stuck with me after. Not just talking about that one scene, I just think that it was just funny. If you didn't laugh at that, then you hurt my feelings. It's an A24 movie that I think flew under the radar. I personally loved this film. It has a lot of heart, and there's no real way to describe it. It's about a couple that is honest with their feelings about each other's work. This film examines how people can change in their relationships, and that includes their thoughts and actions. Another film that I think went under the radar was Theater Camp, but luckily for you, I made a video on it. If you love theater and mockumentaries, this one is for you. Another movie I loved and made a video on is Bottoms. This is in the same vein as No Hard Feelings, because I think that people that get it, get it. Go watch that video too. If you didn't like any of those recs, then you might not love this one. But 80 for Brady is unironically really good, and sad, and fun. It just got me feeling all sorts of things, and it might just be Jane and Lily. I'm not even going to explain the film, just know that it's based on a true story. And Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin should be enough for you to watch the movie. They're great, and I love them, so go see it. The last movie that I will recommend is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I have been waiting for this film. I grew up reading the book by Judy Blume, so I was beyond excited about this film. It's about a young girl whose family moves, and now she has to find her place in this world. It's about growing up and changing and making friends. It's so funny, relatable, and overall just a great watch. The cast is great, the cinematography is great, it's a great story. Please do yourself a favor and go watch this movie. I have 2 honorable mentions. These are shows that I like, but I haven't finished them. Poker Face and Daisy Jones and the Six. Nothing to really say here, because I haven't finished them. I just have like 4 more episodes for Poker Face, and the rest of the last episode of Daisy Jones, I'm just like not ready to move on, so just leave me alone. But I do really like these shows, I just technically haven't finished them, so they're not on my list. And yes, The Bear, totally, yes, I like it, I started it, everyone talks about it, so yeah, watch that too. I am not finished with it, I've watched half of the first season, and I hope to finish it before the end of January, so that's my New Year's resolution, is to finish The Bear. Okay, let's actually get into it. Let's talk Jury Duty. So fun. I'm sure you probably have watched it or have heard of it, but I would actually recommend watching the commentary with the cast and the crew. It was very insightful on how the show gets made, what happened, how things happened, why they happened that way. 'Twas a fun watch. Well, I guess, listen, I devoured this in one afternoon while cleaning my room. And whenever people mention Jury Duty, I just love telling the stories that the cast and the crew mentioned on that commentary. This next show will be a surprise, because I have not seen the original show that it is based on. I'm talking about Gen V. I love this show, and yes, I have not seen The Boys, so I probably missed a lot of references, but I don't think that you need to watch The Boys to like this show. It's about a group of young supes at a college called God U, who discover some dark secrets about their school that might put their whole species at risk. It was so fun, action-packed, and just really well written. It makes me want to watch The Boys. To end, I want to recommend the show Extraordinary. It's a British TV show that I actually only heard of because someone on TikTok recommended it, and I watched it because I thought that it sounded like a great concept. I binged it in one day, and I loved it. I'll probably rewatch it soon, and I need more people to see it. It's about a 25-year-old woman who lives in a world where everyone gets a superpower at 18, but she still doesn't have one. The show is about her search to find her purpose and to take control of her life. The show is so heartfelt and so relatable. It made me appreciate life even though, like her, I don't have a superpower. It is really well written and very funny. Please go watch this show. Also, the last two shows, for the record, have banger soundtracks. Trust. That was my favorite TV shows and movies from 2023. Happy New Year. Let me know what you've seen in the comments, and maybe I'll do this video again for 2024.